What's up, everyone?
Very still.
So we're back in reverse 1999.
But your battery is still decreasing.
I looked at my
this is an effective
my about stuff. I'm like, wait, what happened? Where did my rules tab go? So I'm not sure what happened. So I guess I'll add it later on. Yeah, I'm not sure how it disappeared. Yeah, welcome in, Abby. Not much. Alright, so we're gonna do one of the antidotes, I think. So I think, let's see, I'm gonna check something. So we still have the UTT, so if we have extra time, we might start the UTT one too. Great. 9 days, 11 days. Alright, we'll do her story since that's what the title is about. So inside the Paluma can, covered in layers of dust, are stories buried in the depths of time? Finding Xaviar. Boys only. So I'm not sure if you know, Ego is I think she's a Girl Scouts. So I'm not sure if this is something to do with the other just the Scout stuff. Let's see. This is hardly a promised land for the ladies. Finding Xaviar. Who is Xaviar? The morning sun falls through the window and onto the display cabinet. The badges stand in line, upright like little toy soldiers. Just like the scout motto says, be prepared. In a word, it's against the rules. The child stands before the scout leader. Wait, the child standing before the scout leader doesn't respond. She entraps by the badge, the representative of the scout's honor. Every child who enters this room is attracted to them, but none more than so than Ego. Panzer next for the 7th streak watch streak. Her eyes are glued, sparkling with eagerness. I don't know, maybe. Maybe Ego knew about Professor Xaviar. Are you listening?
Sorry.
Sorry, sir. I didn't catch that. I said that girls aren't allowed to join the Scouts. It's against the rules. Go home, kid. Please, just let me show my skill. Maybe then you can change your mind. I've been working so hard and... No need to step forward. Yes, sir. Listen, kid. No girl has ever joined the Scouts. And no girl will ever join the Scouts. Let me see. You applied 10 days ago. And a month ago, too. Didn't they tell you back then that girls weren't allowed? She's trying to set an example. She can do anything. Yes, sir. They did. Well, then, it seems you're the problem. You don't remember what people tell you. You got a short attention span. Maybe even some kind of attention deficit. I'm afraid that doesn't meet the scout standard. No, she doesn't have that problem. She just wants to be a scout. Ego didn't expect such a simple mistake to lead to such an irreplaceable consequence. Never give up, Ego. But sir, you haven't seen my survival skill preparation. Presentation. She won't let this chance slip away from her like this. Not again. I don't need to. Look behind you. There's a whole line of people waiting to speak to me. A scout must always help others, remember? She doesn't need to turn back to know that there's an orderly line of boys behind her, each with their eyes fixed on her. She lowers her eyes and obediently recites the section of the Scout's oath. Help other people at all times. Yeah, Abby, thanks for the 3-stream streak.
That's right.
Exactly. If you really want to be a scout, you should start acting like one. So does that mean I could join? Or are you just saying like nice stuff? But sir, you're also forgetting another law. A scout obeys orders, something you're failing to do right now.
Understood. Sorry.
Sorry, sir. It's okay. It's okay. She whispers to herself, playing as her own comforter.
Father.
What would father do if he was rejected? Mission: find the missing chemical plant. Fragments of a conversation drifts through the partially open door ahead. Ega halts, subconsciously holding her breath to better hear it. As she carefully draws nearer to the source, the voice becomes clearer. His name is Xaviar. I repeat, Xaviar was last seen near the chemical plant. Your next mission is to find Xaviar and take him back. Scout Manual, Essential Virtual, Article 3. Be acute and seize opportunity. I bet she knows more about the Scout rules than any of the other people that are behind her on the line. Young Detective, Stage 2. Anytime, anywhere, always serious work. Shh. Did you hear what he just said? The worn-down factory welcomes a pair of neatly dressed visitors. Ignoring the workers and their look, they walk over to an open space by the machine. We are here. Wait, here we are. Please watch your step.
I really wonder.
Wait, is that the other X? The researcher X? A factory filled with a load of run-down machinery. So, what's our mission? To improve the environment here, you need to cleanse the chemical plant with the arcane purifier equipment provided. When you're done, you should perform a feasible test to make sure all the machines are functioning properly. Me? Do the whole thing? We believe you're competitive enough to do so. While you're prepared, we evacuate the workers and put in a maze net to ensure no one is injured or disturbs you. We will make sure you have a safe and undisturbed working environment, as you simulated. I'm flattered. By the way, do you smell something funny? Like burning fat? No? This place shouldn't have any fat. But when we scouted out the site, we did employ a number of stinking, walking, cleansing balls.
Interesting.
Ah, that must be it. Well, now it smells like stinking sock. Ick. Anyway, remind me again what we're doing here? Cleansing the chemical plant and performing a feasible test. These measures are part of an agreement made by the Foundation and a number of severe polluted chemical plants. More La Place staff members will come to assist you later. Please ask them to hurry. Also, ask them to bring the latest gas mask, will you? So is Eagle gonna be in trouble if she's sneaking in? Scout Manual, Safety Article 6. Always assess the surrounding before taking action. With her excellent tracking and concealment skills, Eagle follows the scout team to the destination of their mission. A chemical plant in the suburbs. Amidst the employee evacuating the factory, she watches the two members at the back of the scout team from a distance. They're staying behind? I can't hear them from here. Should I get closer? She carefully closes the distance, keeping on to the shadow to hide herself. Alright, now I can hear them. This place gives me the creaks. And Xaviar must be really brave to come here. Mike was right. His secret mission must be the tough one. What? You really think he hasn't come home for 2 days because of some secret mission? Mike isn't a detective, you know. He's just making stuff up. Secret mission. I still think this is, what's the word? A kidnapping? Huh, you're so wrong. Adults always think that if a good boy runs away from home, he must have been kidnapped. But I don't think so. I think that Xaviar came here for a secret mission. To break up a huge evil plan being hatched in an abandoned factory. Like in the comic books, you know. You can't be serious. Thanks for the look, Panzer. If anything breaks, it'll be our noses. This place stinks. Achoo!
Something's not right.
Something's wrong with the environment here. Sure does, but whoever finds Xaviar will be promoted to team leader. I'll keep searching, even if my nose falls off. Today's the day I become the team leader. I can feel it.
Okay.
Then why don't you go to the front of the team? That dummy George might find him first if you don't. He did win the same number of badges as you for the charity sale. Hey, I'm staying here to protect you, and just you wait. I'll figure out a way to beat him. Whatever you say. I think we'll circle back on ourselves now. I think you're right. Let's catch up with the others. The boys walks away, still deep in conversation. Ega emerged from her hiding place, holding the pocket watch hung around her neck. The light of her arcane seal extends from the watch. It points to the opposite direction to the boys. They left. I better hurry too. Ego stops herself. Don't rush into things. That's what she learned from the manual. She takes a deep breath, straightening her bow, and starts forming a mission brief, like a real scout would do. Name, Xaviar. Sex, male. Age, between 7 and 18. Lives with his parents, last seen around the chemical plant. Maybe on a secret mission. Whoever finds the missing person will be promoted to team leader of the scouts team. Whoever finds Xaviar will be promoted. Then if I find him, will I have a chance too? A chance to join the scouts? She grasps the pocket watch tighter, as if to gain courage from it. The light from her arcane skill shines as firmly as the caster's gaze.
I will do my best.
I need to find Xaviar before they do. Stage 3, an investigator's guidebook. Naive completion and solemn handwriting. A discourse experience. There are arcane skills fluctuations all around here. It's unusual for there to be so many fluctuations out here in the suburbs. The idea of a secret mission grows even more convincing in her mind. Secret mission? Maybe that's why there's so many fluctuations. And that's why they keep walking in circles. There's some arcane skills or maybe an arcane item that's messing with them. She murmurs to herself. Her head tilts in thought. I can't be sure for now. She decides to cast her arcane skill one more time. She closes her eyes and concentrates hard. She senses a tiny spark of life. She opens her... Oh, is a puppy coming along? She opens her eyes to find a small, fluffy surprise before her. Huh? It's a puppy! A puppy? What are you doing here? A puppy nuzzles her ankles and looks up at her, as if begging for food. Eagle rummages in her pockets and pulls out a half-eaten granola bar. You're hungry, aren't you? Do you want some of my granola bar? I can give you some.
Okay.
The ground's dirty, so just eat it from my hand. I'll break it up for you. Here you are. Oh! The puppy devours the bar, turns tails, and leaves. Wait! That's a dead end! No, the puppy knows he's leading the way now, right? Huh? At least it was a dead end. Is there a gap here that the arcane seals doesn't cover? Or maybe I just didn't spot it before. It's probably just a blind spot. Dog holes are often hard to notice. Oh,
There.
this corner on my right. So I can use the right hand rule. I'm glad I spent the time to learn that one now. The puppy scampers away. Huh? She hesitates. What matters more, a puppy or a mission that isn't hers? Alright, focus on the mission and find Xaviar. As her father once taught her, a arcane skill can never perfectly disguise something. There will always be a flaw. Observe carefully, and you will find it. She scans the mud, the puddles, and the puppy's footprints. Footprints? She cheerfully squashed down, searching for other useful clues. No other tracks around. Father said there's an arcane skill that can remove all kind of evidence. Maybe Xaviar has the skill. If you're ever in a situation like that, use your arcane skill, but remember, don't push yourself too hard. I'll try again. For the third time, she casts her arcane skill. Scout Manual Ascension Virtual Article 5. Be humble and prudent. Makes rational assumptions. Progress report 10%. No need to mention those trivial accidents. Oh no, don't fall, don't fall. Don't. Ah! Well, there goes attempt number 14. Building the perfection equipment has yet ended in failure. There's not enough space, and the wires buckles under the weight. Let me check the pollution rate before I try again.
I regret to inform you.
Oh no, even if I started the purification process when I was born, I want to see much improvement in the pollution levels using this equipment. Then, why would someone use it? It's simple, yes, but completely useless, like the total opposite of a Goldberg machine. Or maybe they gave me the wrong equipment. Regardless, it doesn't help me with my problem. And I'm here to solve problems, not create new ones. Right? Let's take a closer look at this latest advancement in Laplace equipment.
This is a discovery.
Oh, you have a nice bearing. I'll just borrow that. Now we're talking. There's still time to save this place. Oh. Her breath quickens. I think I found something. The markings of her arcane skill. She follows them into the factory. She gradually nails the search at the trace converged at a single location, as in magnetized to it. This spot doesn't seem to be concealed at all.
over there.
The fluctuation of Arkansas. North. Behind 11th pillar from the center. I found it. I hate to say this, but if you don't make it here by sunset, the gas mask will be useless to me. My apologies, the LaPlus stuff is on its way. We appreciate your patience. He sighs. For a moment, he wants to hang up, but he stops himself. What? Progress report. I am now suffering from anemia and will suffocate in 1 hour. If I'm lucky, I'll feel a little pain before I lose consciousness. Seriously, have you thought to confirm whether the staff have been kept out by your own maze net? Hello? Huh? They already hung up? Well, I'll take that as my get out of jail free card to do whatever I want here.
This is a discovery.
Since no one's here yet, does that mean they invented a truly impeccable protection tool? I wonder when Eagle's gonna pop in. If it can't be broken by their own people, then surely it can't be broken by anyone. Absolutely safety. What an invention. Anyway, maybe it's better they don't come. I can already see them denying my genius suggestion. Suggestion rejected. Please follow the rules. And I'll say, rejection rejected. Please improvise. Then again, if I'm going to improvise, an assistant would be helpful. Oh, is Eagle going to be his assistant?
Done.
Alright, almost there. But I feel like there's something missing. Huh. What could it be? Excuse me. Maybe, who's that? Sorry to interrupt. Are you Xaviar? She got in! She broke the maze! Stage 4. Giving a hand. Humanity has survived through mutual aid. In fact, no degree of moderation can erase. The two youngsters stare at each other in stunned silence. They see confusion in each other's eyes. A kid here?
I really wonder.
Wait. How did you get in? Eagle recalls another article in the Scout's manual. Scout Manual, Safety Article 9. Avoid giving out personal information to strangers. You hardly look like an adult yourself. To her surprise, Xaviar smiles. I see what's going on here. You do? Of course, you're here for me, right? Otherwise, you would have screamed, a moving banana or something. Banana? What are you talking about? Banana, oranges, something like that. The maze net warps any trespassers' congregation, making them think of themselves and others as fruit. It stops them from moving any closer, since fruit don't have limbs. Anyway, congratulations on passing through the maze net with your sanity still intact. At least I think it's still intact. So you're the staff member they sent. Better late than never. Come, I could use your help.
Okay.
Okay then. She looks up at the gigantic equipment in amazement. Her curiosity quickly eclipsed the question she intended to ask. Wow, what is this
Yes.
thing? Is this your secret mission? Mission? Yes. Secret? Maybe. It's off the record, if you know what I mean. As you can see, I'm performing this mission according to what this place really needs. It looks spectacular, magnificent. Go ahead. You can say both, but there's something missing. I'm still trying to figure out what it is. By the way, why aren't you wearing a uniform? A question asked with no ill intention still stings her. Ego is suddenly tightening her grip on her pocket watch. It's hard to tell the truth to the stranger. But a scout should always be honest. She doesn't have a choice.
No, I didn't.
I'm not an official member. Oh, so you're an intern?
Alright.
That's okay. Maybe we'll make you a full-fledged member after this. Don the white uniform and become a loyal... Loyal what? Never mind. Oh, I'll figure out what I'm missing. Come on, give me a hand. Sorry. What's wrong? Aren't you here to help? Actually, I'm here to take you back, Mr. Xaviar. Makes sense since you don't have any gas mask with you. And just call me X.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't have that information. Didn't you check the mission briefing before you came here? The others have it, but I got separated from them. Do they have a gas mask?
What's
Gas
this?
mask? What's a gas mask? Sorry, I shouldn't collect more information. Wait, I should have collected more information.
Sorry.
Sir, if you really need this gas mask, I'll go find it for you. X looks puzzled. How could she not know what a gas mask is? Perhaps this assistance is from this area before they became widely used. Forget it. Forget it. We got more important things to do. I don't want to miss this opportunity. You know, those old foggies are never willing to embrace new ideas.
Understood.
You're right. There are more important things to do. Eagle takes a deep breath. She doesn't want to miss this chance. She raises her head and stares at X with a firm look. Sir, please come with me. As for the gas mask, I'll... Whoosh! Suddenly, a critter brushes pull from one of the machines shoots through the air and makes its way straight for Eagle. Hey Dale, how's everything? It lands on her sleeve, gently sweeping off the dust that has gathered on it. What's going on?
What's this?
That's good. Okay. Forget the rules and regulations. You passed through the net, so I already thought you're much more capable than the others. And if you help me finish this task, I'll give my recognition. Deal? I thought you already had the job since you have the business phone. Oh, ad. What a surprising offer. Recommendation? She decides to seize this opportunity. Please give me your command. First, help me get this thing up and running. Then we'll talk about what to do next. Clock's ticking, understand? We don't have much time.
Okay.
Copy that. Good luck with your job. Alright, good luck with getting a job. Oh, alright, take the things back, but like I said, good luck at getting your job. Stage 5. Listen to your gut. Trust it. Trust her. Trust him. With the help of Ego, a massive robe Goldsberg machine begins to take shape. The intrusive machinery expands into the depth of the plant with a dizzying amount of complexity. Hey, you know, it's not exactly what I planned originally, but it shouldn't adversely affect the results. Speaking of, mister, I wanted to ask, why does the smoke purifier device need so many, explosions? You're impeccable in persistence for an intern. He blinks at her and turns back to appreciate his masterpiece. Don't worry about it. We're just recycling the base components from the explosions. So, are we done? Maybe we can go back as soon as... Just need to adjust the circuits here. Sorry, what did you say? Are we going back?
Of course, no problem.
Sure. Where else could we go if not back? And of course, I won't forget about your recommendation letter when I get back.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. You're welcome, but before that, would you mind providing me with the unit we extracted the... Wait. Would you mind providing me with that unit we extracted from the Purification Master 2.0? Got it. Ego hands him the unit. X kneels down, comparing it to the blank space on the machine. That won't do. The size isn't compatible. This will be the optimal use case for the Plus, all-in-one tool kit 5.0. You didn't happen to bring one along, did you? The Plus? Huh? What?
Sorry.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking. Your parents are probably really worried about you. Maybe we should head back? As soon as he finishes her sentence, there is a sharp turn in the mood between them. X stands, turning to her with the device still in his palm. His mouth curves into a smile, but it doesn't seem so friendly anymore. It will be better for you to not concern yourself too much with that. Why? Now, shouldn't you go check on your other compadres? Wait, compatriots? They've been lost in the maze a bit too long. Ego paces back and forth near the entrance of the seam. There's no sign of a puppy. The seam is bigger. I guess the maze net thing is fading. Good thing no one's noticed it yet. I need to hurry up before they come. The Boy Scouts are still stuck in their merry-go-round, circling one another over and over. She nearly laughs at the sight, but as soon as overwhelmed by a wave of guilt and awkwardness. Maybe Xaviar doesn't get along with his parents. Or maybe it's something else. She rolls her pocket watch. A metal shell is lined with scratches over a smooth surface. But no matter what, I shouldn't have spoken up like that. I should apologize. That is what a good scout has got to do. Right. Ego looks back at the top of the plant, determined. I have to go back to Xaviar. Hey, welcome back. Perfect timing. We're all set. All we need now is the right vantage from which to enjoy it. The chimney should work. Mr. Xaviar. Half his body is sunk into the chimney pike. Again, call me X. Mr. X, be careful. Shh. Save your words for the way back. Come on. The expectation is about to begin. But... can you get up here on your own?
Okay.
Yes, just need a second or two. Completely unaware of what to come, she climbs up to the cement chimney and stands next to X. Scout Manual, Accession Virtual, Article 8. Ask less, act more. Hold on to something. Yes, sir. Alright then.
It's time.
Let's get the show on the road. Stage 6, explosive answer. Explosion is a truly universal art. The plant collapsed in a cathedral rumble, spewing up a cloud of dust. There was nothing in the scout manual that accounted for the circumstance like this. Her mouth lies open and slack-jawed. A synthetic earthquake, all to the credit of the maestro behind her. Even when you know what's coming, it still never ceases to amaze, am I right? Mr. X. Yeah? I thought you said this was a smoke purifier device. I did say that. What better way of purifying smoke is there to get rid of it altogether? But it's not. I promise, kid, it's completely safe. Before you got here, we evacuated the plant, so neither human nor arcanists were harmed. And critters? And none of them too. No one has even noticed the maze net should prevent all the noise from leaking. But the maze net isn't working anymore. I came in through a seam in it. Oh, alright. Well, no big deal. Just like it's no big deal that you're not really an intern from Laplace. What? Her heartbeat shoots up. Her grip tightens on her pocket watch so hard that the clasp pokes into her skin. Yeah, you're not from Laplace. I bet. You figured out some way in through the maze net. I'm impressed. Laplace technology isn't easily beat.
I really wonder.
I'm curious though. How did you locate me? Did you use some arcane gadget?
Something's not right.
Just my arcane skill. Wait, who are you? Are you Xaviar or not? I'm X. The reason sets in. He never once accepted the name she labeled him with. Yes, right. You did say that. So then you're X. Thanks, Panzer, for giving Dio a gift sub. Enjoy the emotes, Dio. And now you're free from the ads. A gaggle of quarreling Boy Scouts interrupts their revelation. Told you, I'll figure it out. That crash was huge. Must have freaked out Xaviar, so he'll probably run out from there. Ah, the maze net had definitely failed then. I needed to find the real Xaviar. Hey, aren't you the girl that was bothering our scout leader? Hasn't he told you that like 100 times already? Girls can't join the scouts. It wasn't 100 times. Why didn't he give up already? Whoever heard of a scout in a skirt?
No, I don't agree.
I think the scouts might hold a different option into that. Who are you? Don't tell me because I don't care what they do there. Here in Washington, girls can't be scouts. Just look at the dumb rag on her. Not even close to a real sash. Step aside, please.
Look!
Wait a sec. They were here when the place exploded. It must be their fault. What if Xaviar is buried down there? What if he's dead? Some scout you are. Yeah, even if you did get Lennon, we'll never swap scars with you. Is he here if it can't be? Mr. X says no one's harmed. Where's George? Where's the rest of them walking in circles? I'm leaving. Get out of here. Get out of the way, please. Who said you can leave? Sorry. Why can't she leave?
You should.
Because if we can't find Xaviar, then we gotta take her in. It's probably her fault this place blew up.
I will do my best.
I'm gonna find Xaviar. Oh yeah? How? You don't even know what he looks like. The boys stand together, blocking her way out. She stops. The thought of barging right through them crosses her mind, but just looking at their uniform makes her too bitter to start. If he's not here, then he's got to be somewhere else. No matter what. You'll find him. Now there's no place for him to hide. You'll find him sooner or later.
Don't worry. I can deal with it.
And you know what? Even if you don't, you can go to back. Wait. And you know what? Even if you don't, you can go back to La Place with me. I can tell you're a kid carrying a heavy burden, and kids like you always needed to do something. Anything. So, want to find something you can't? Wait. So, want to find something that you can do? Eagle stares at him blankly, unsure of what he really means. She decided to focus on her current mission.
Thank you.
No, thank you. No, thank you, sir. I will find it on my own. When my arcane skill, the moment she says it out loud, she has outed herself as an arcanist. She won't need to hide anything anymore, and then the possibility of ever joining the scouts will shoot right down to zero. Thankfully, a cheerful bark interrupts her words. The puppy's back! The missing puppy runs towards her, snuggling her feet like an old friend. Oh, it's you! Xaviar, is that you? The puppy barks back as if confirming his identity. Oh, the dog is Xaviar! Oh! The puppy comes home. Stage 7. A close call, but all well that ends well. The moment Xaviar touches Eagle's feet, the dim light around him disappears. He seems to notice it as well, chasing his tail as if looking for an invisible trace. Somehow, Puppy always managed to be the smartest in the room, even when outdoors. It's you! Seems like he likes you. I thought I heard something barking before. And you proved me right. Hey, we found Xaviar. That reward is ours. You didn't find him. He found us. What did you say? Let's see if he meets the description. Brown, curly fur, tags on his collar. Eagle gently grabs the dog's collar and wipes the dust from his tag. Turns out you were here with me the whole time. It's got an X on it. X for Xaviar. What a coincidence!
That's right.
That's him, alright. Xaviar answers with an upbeat woof. So how do we take him back? Let me try. Xaviar! Hey, he snapped at me. The scout manual clearly says never to reach for a distressed animal. He seems to trust me. I can take him back with you. You're not even a scout. Who says you can go with us? Because I don't think Xaviar will go along with you little credit-stealing twerps. Am I right? The puppy looks up affectionately at X. He smiles back. Also, weren't you just asking her to go back with you? Mr. X? Are those people over there your partners? Their clothes are similar to yours. What? Oh shoot. Even before he can read their expression, the look of the people approaching in the white spells trouble for him.
Sorry.
That's our mercy. See you later.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. X, see you. What's going on with him? Don't know. Let's just go back.
I see.
I understand. Now, take Xaviar out to Mr. Clark. She's waiting for him. What about her? She and her weirdo friend blew up the scouts. You don't have to repeat it for me. Let's go, Matt. Whose side are you even on?
I think that...
I just think Xavier might want to see his owner soon. The boy takes the dog and leave. The little disturbance doesn't distract Ego. She stares intently at the scout leader, hanging on to every word he might say. A simple distraction may lead to serious consequence. She has learned her lesson. As the leader looks at her, she straightens her back even more. Sir, I want to join the scouts. Kid, it's not even been 6 hours since the last time I turned you down. I haven't changed my mind.
Now?
Besides, all I got is your word that says you're the one that found Xavier. Ego wrings her hand. Despite all the instructions in the scout manual to the contrary, she blurts out, "If you don't trust me, why did you ask me to stay?" There's a mix of pain and confusion in the question.
Because?
Because I know Matt well. He wouldn't make something like this up. So you believe me?
I think that...
Oh, so he's twisting the words a little bit. I believe them, and what they told me is the factory crumbled into pieces and the noise is what brought Xavier out.
So...
Now Matt blames you and your friend. But I can't see how two teenagers could take down a whole building. And anyway, he agreed that you were the one that brought the dog back. So against my better judgment, if your friend vouches for you, I'll give you the merit badge. A tempting offer, her eyes glint, but the light soon fades. She doesn't even know where to find this so-called friend. What? You don't think your friend will come? She clenches the pocket watch, rubbing the cover. Its familiar scratch is giving her courage to speak. I can vouch for myself, sir. I can show you my arcane skill. Arcane skill? Arcane skill? Like, that's gonna prove anything. Sir. Two choices, young lady. Either you ask your friend to vouch for you, or get the badge, or give up and don't come back. Either way, don't ever mention your arcane skill again. Don't waste my time. Stage 8. A butterfly flaps its wings. Donning new attire, shedding that thick cocoon, the day my shadow finally eclipsed his. Alone in the cemetery, Ego stands in front of her father's tombstone. She hasn't been alone long, and only a few moments ago a stranger has been there, leaving her with a troubled mind. It's already difficult to keep composed whenever she's here. Sorry to keep you waiting, Dad. Did you hear what he just said? It isn't too far from Lawrence here. She crushes over and props up the flower she brought. Petals from the last time she's still caught in the crease of the stone. Loss makes you age beyond your years. It can't be helped. But maturity has its benefits.
Really?
He said he was your colleague. That you used to be friends. Like Matt and his friends. But I don't really understand. He mentioned Lorenz and Laplace, but what was that all about? Should I know anything about them? And if I do this, what does it mean? Am I following your footsteps? I can memorize every word in the Scout's manual, but
Sorry.
I never know if I made you proud. She shakes her head, trying to rid herself of that thought. A few days ago, back in Brooklyn, I met someone else. He... Did I talk about it already? He asked me a question, but I didn't answer. I didn't know how to answer. He asked me, want to find someone that you can do? Just like what Mr. X said to me. I'm just confused, Dad. But maybe one day I'll understand, right? Her gaze turns from the worn old sash in her hand back to the tombstone. Right, I will. She's passing through alleys and over fences, swift as a breath of wind. It's been a few days since she and her mind came to visit her aunts. The first thing to do after settling in was to get the lay of the land. She learned to do this well. Anything to protect her mother and herself.
Over there.
Next corner, turn right, and then half a block away. I need to hurry up, or Mom will get worried. She leaps slightly into the room without drawing any attention. Would be a better place. Hi, Mom. I'm back, Mom. Oh, hi. Not your mom, but welcome back. Mr. X, why are you here? I said see you later, remember? You. Oh, look at you. Your shirt's all wet. Go change out of the clothes. Next time I'll go with you, so you don't get up to trouble. Sorry, Mom, but there's something I need your advice. Alright, but we're drying your hair first. I met a man in the cemetery, and he said he'll work with Dad. Do you think you might know him? She looks over to X as she talks to her mom. X makes a gesture to the door. Eagle shakes her head disapprovingly. It's possible, sweetie. Especially if he recognized you, but I couldn't say it without seeing him myself. But please be careful talking to strangers, especially when you're out there all alone. He told me father wasn't just in the military, he was also a member of Lorenz. I don't know what this is, but if Dad works there, then maybe I can join them instead of the Scouts? Sweetheart, all I ever wanted for you is to be healthy and happy. You can join the Scouts or Lorenz or anything. I will support you no matter what. That sounds like one of my colleagues. Take this question as the continuation of that conversation. Would you like to join Laplace with me? I don't know what Laplace and Lorenz are. But are girls allowed to join? Oh, we don't care about any of that. You can join us even if you're neither a boy or a girl. But that's really besides the point. As far as you're concerned, Laplace and Lorenz are two different organizations, but we share the same office. It's not far from here, actually. I can give you a more detailed introduction if you like. But my dad is gone. I need to take care of my mom. Besides, we don't live here, so we can't stay long. Huh. But your mom just told me you're moving. Is that true? Well, your aunties are here, and I want you to be closer to your father. Though I can't bear to go there, but one day. But why me? I didn't really help all that much. Nah, you were the perfect assistant. Remember you helped me with that equipment? Or was that someone else?
This is a discovery.
Besides, you successfully found X. Both of us, which showed your acute as observation skills and capabilities under pressure. All in all, I think you'll be wasted on the Scouts. You deserve to sound bright, not waste your time collecting 10 badges. I do? You heard me. And I'm here to show you another way. This is...
This?
Her new school uniform. A new uniform? It's a little like yours.
Really?
Is this the official uniform? Yes, and this is the other way I'm offering you. Wait, yes, and this is the other way I'm offering you. The way to the institution, Lorenz. Lorenz, another way? That's right. Because after that mission, I think you shouldn't be looking for a puppy, but a butterfly. And that's the end of Ego's story. She's, instead of a scout, she's spindle plants. Alright, we can at least do these ones, so... As I found out, it's the top ones with the arrows. Alright. Let's check out the... Wait. Did we unlock it? Okay, this. What did we unlock? No wishes.